Hey, what's up, everybody? The V Club here. The Villain Club. Oh, yeah, is what it's all about. Anything and everything. Nothing's off the table. We just talk about it all. Alright? And, you may agree, and then you may disagree. But I think I can speak for a lot of people here. And so, that's what it's all about. It's just all about, talking about things that are going on and sharing with you what my thoughts are about particular matters. Let me know if you agree with me or not, or give your take on it. Or if you got something you want me to talk about, I'll talk about it. Let me know. So without further ado, let's just get to it here. All right, so I've talked about it before, and it's just been kind of a continuing off and on headliner, and it's about the transgender issues and stuff that's going on in America, right? So a couple weeks ago, I talked about the whole San Jose State volleyball, where they have a transgender player. Let me see if I can find her. Here she is, right here, or it. Here she is, or here he is. All right, so this is a transgender one, Blair Fleming, and she plays San Jose State volleyball female team, and you can see that it's very male characteristics, right? Like just the physique itself is unwomanlike, right? You can see here, unwomanlike, borderline. It could be like a thin guy, um, which he is, right? And so it's been an off and on thing because I think there's been a lawsuit filed now um, in regards to, I guess you could say, they're trying to get her or him off the team. All right, so that's the latest thing going on with this person. And, because schools have forfeited games this year. Numerous schools, not like one or two, but numerous schools have forfeited, meaning that it's an automatic win for San Jose State. So they kind of like cheated their way, into winning in a sense, even though they didn't blatantly cheat, but in a sense they did because they have a transgender player. And the females on the team are over, especially captain, which is the blonde chick here. She's over it. So she don't give a shit. She just said, she's just blasting the team, blasting NCAA, and just because it's just she feels that it's unfair, and many people that's against having this, the ones, especially the schools that forfeited, have you know outright said that it's an unfair advantage that they have. It's like you just have a guy on the team with a wig on it if you want to, you know. I know it's not what it really is because obviously it has long hair, but it's just saying might as well just put a guy on the team and put a wig on and say I'm a girl, and might as well let every team do that, right? If this team gets to have a transgender, why can't the other team just have a guy that says I'm transgender and puts on a long hair wig and play ball, right? And no one should be able to say anything about it. But women are smarter than that, right? Women, the space of women is being invaded, right? And it's like they fought for a long time just to have their own division in sports because obviously they can't compete with men, or else there would be a lot of mixed, intergender sports, right? But there isn't. There's hardly because just because characteristics alone, biology, um, everything else about it, science, it's there's a tremendous advantage with men versus women. And so after fighting for years to have their own female side of sports, they got it, right? Only to still have invasion of men going into the sports, whether it's swimming, volleyball, whatever it is, right? We've seen them, right? Just like the Olympic swimmer, I forgot the chick's name. And the boxing earlier this year with from Algeria, the boxer that obviously is a guy, and the female bailed out because she said that the punches were just way too hard and stiff, and you could tell it's not a female punch, but it's cheating. And to me, it's just cheating. When you have a guy that's a girl playing on a team, it's unfair for the other females that are on the team. It's unfair for competition to go against a team that has a guy on the team playing ball. It's just unfair. I don't care what anybody can argue about. You could just say it's racist, it's genderphobic, and all this other crap, and it's like, no, it's fact, it's science, and it's real, right? Bet you this guy still has a penis. Bet you. I bet this guy still has a penis. All right. And if that's the case, then it's a guy. All right. Doesn't matter if he has surgery or not. Point of it is it's a guy. I bet you this guy still has a penis. Goes in the locker rooms with her penis, and crazy, right? And it trickles on down into other things, right? Such as let me see here. So here's the volleyball one, right? Why she outed her teammate, controversy over transgender player. Alright, so yeah, there's a lawsuit over transgender player on the women's volleyball team, right? New lawsuit ahead of this tournament because it's not fair that they're going to go into this kind of like a playoff tournament. And, it's just unfair advantage, and and so like I said, the chick's over at the captain, and she wants her off the team. It must be hard to play with each other, knowing that you have teammates that are against you, but yet you're still playing ball and all that, right? To me, I mean, this is what it is. This is the reality, all right? No one's saying this, but this is real. In any sports, if there's a guy that's transgender, and it's so obvious that it's dominating the sport, right? Dominating the sport to where, it could be like maybe the top player in a sport, whether it's volleyball, swimmer, like the Olympic swimmer. I forgot the girl's name of that was Olympic swimmer. I guess I'll look up the Olympic swimmer. Transgender. Can't think of the name off the top of my head. Olympic swimmer, right? It's pretty known too, and I can't even think of the name. Yeah. There you go, Leah Thomas, duh. Alright, so you can see here Leah Thomas loses challenge, loses legal battle, loses challenge, lost her case into going into the Olympics because it's obvious that it's a male, right? Male body athlete. And they said that if you were to put the statistics with a guy, if the same with a guy, and you put that in any sport, they'll be either low level or not even be picked up on the guys' team, right? And so if they're dominating the female sport, to me, there's a bunch of losers, is what it is. They're all losers, and because they're losers in life, and they want to be a winner, rather than just take it, they want to, cross the gender over and be like, now I could be on the team, I could be a winner, and all that. And it's just garbage. It's full of shit, And so all these losers, because they feel like a loser in life, and they are losers in life, just because they can't make it on the guys' team, they got to go be a girl and be on the girls' team, So that's just how I look at it, because, like I said, women are women. They can't change their biology, right? You're born with it. So, of course, some might be stronger than some men, but in the reality of things, the characteristics have never been beyond what a man has in terms of just strength, power, and all that stuff, right? Um, can they boost themselves to be up there? They can, but in the end, they're just not born with it, right? So these losers in life, um, just because they want to be winners, they got to go and change their gender just to be a winner and all that, and it's just stupid. So I think it's just not fair for the women to have men invade their sports. I think what they need to do is either play in their respective sport or respective gender in the sport. So if you're biology, you could be a female. That's fine. I mean, if that's what floats your boat. So if this Blair chick, wants to be a female, that's fine. But you got a penis, dude. So you got to try out for the boys' team, baby. And if you can make the boys' team, just based on because obviously you've proven yourself on the girls' team, so play with the boys. Let's see how you are with the boys. And then you could be like a transgender female on the boys' team. Oh my gosh, because you have a penis. And then you could make the team, or maybe not. Maybe you're not good enough to make the team. That's why you're trying out for the female team and playing on the female team. But let's just say you make the boys' team. I mean, obviously, because you have a penis. It makes more sense. But if you're fair, oh no, man, these boys are too strong and I can't make the team, and it's not fair. All right, then there should be a transgender division, right? Just like there should be, my crossover here. Here's my cross talk. All right, the gender bathrooms. All right, again, women's space, whether it's sports, just space in life, is being invaded by men. All right, so if women wanted to be in private, they can't be in private because there's, transgender females, with a penis. I don't care if it's post-op, pre-op, I don't care. Point of it is, you're a guy now going into female bathrooms, whether you're using the bathroom, you are just going in the bathroom just for fun and playing with your makeup and looking at other females. Who knows what you're doing, right? That's what there's mixed use bathrooms are for. Or just go to your gender based bathroom. So if you got a penis and you ask your biology, respectfully go to the men's bathroom. All right. And so, and with this lawmaker that just got voted into Congress, Sarah McBride, I guess that's her name. She's the first transgender member into Congress. And the Republicans and the government have explained that transgender are barred from using female bathrooms. And she said that she's not gonna, she's gonna respect that. She's gonna respect that and obey, the Capitol Hill trans bathroom ban. She doesn't have a problem with it. She's gonna respect it. I think she's doing it because she just barely got elected, first transgender member. She's not trying to rock the boat or stir up things right now at the moment. All right. Had her name been around for a while and all that stuff, oh yeah, she'll probably be throwing a fit, Or maybe sometime down the road she's going to try to push this issue about using the female bathrooms and all that stuff. But right now, since she's the first member, newly elected, she's not going to try to rock the boat or put bad taste in people's mouth, which I don't know, you can say. She might be. I mean, we always think pretty hot. Not sorry, not to me. All right, but yeah. So she's going to respect that. All right. AOC makes a big deal about it because she's a dumb bitch. All right. You know what's good about Democrat females is that great. They look great to bang, but that's about the only thing they're good for. Other than that, they suck as politicians, and everything else about their personalities, they suck. All right. But yeah. So that makes sense. I mean, either use the mixed use bathrooms or just go with what you're born with into the bathroom. All right. And by the way, even though this is a female or transgender female, let's just say she's trying to use the men's bathroom because that's her gender, right? A natural born gender. Well, tampon Tim, if you're around in Minnesota, likes to have tampons in boys' bathrooms. So, being that even though she has a penis, I mean, there are tampons there. I guess shove up your ass. Because I mean, what else are you gonna do? Shove it up your ass to block shit? I mean, what's it there for, right? So it's fitting because it's for the transgender female, and obviously females don't use boys' bathrooms unless maybe by emergency they do. But is that what it's for? Maybe it's for that. Maybe the tampons are there for females that need to use the bathroom badly and can't make it to the female bathroom fast enough, so they go to the boys' room. Or maybe the female line. You know how a lot of times female bathrooms are full and long, right? The boys' bathroom is like empty, right? Or just barely anybody in there. So they probably run into the boys' bathroom to use the bathroom, and oh hey, what and that's why the supply is there. It's never been explained, but to me, it's there obviously, and even though it's never been explained that way, if you're trying to make it passable in terms of the reasoning as to why you have tampons in the boys' bathrooms, that would make sense, right? But of course, you got to play the DEI, the woke bullshit, right? That you got to do with, oh, we got to have it in the boys' bathrooms because we got to respect the people that are trying to be what they want to be. And it's like, it doesn't make sense. You're just wasting money, dumb fucks. Sorry for the language, but that's just what it is. And so, and speaking of that, that reminds me, there's like a new ad that got my attention. Everybody's talking about it. So this one says woke pile of shit. There's like this new ad of Jaguar ad. It says it's like a woke ad. Obviously, it does look kind of weird and woke. So I've never actually looked at it yet. So I'm going to take a look at it. Let me see if I can pull it up. I did a search, but I didn't watch it. I wanted to surprise myself. We're going to see what this is about. All right, let's take a look. Create exuberant. Okay. Live vivid. Delete ordinary. Okay. Break molds. Okay. Copy nothing. Okay. Jaguar. All right. So it's a car commercial. All right. So if it's a car commercial, is it a car commercial? I mean, what is it advertising here? Because I'm trying to figure out what is it advertising. You know what I mean? Like, you tell me. I mean, am I missing something here? So I'm just like, okay, I'm not getting it. So this right here says woke pile of shiz. You see war on female bathrooms. See, dad's pissed as you see that you have some guy that's dressed as a girl go into the bathroom and pissed off because he has a daughter, can't even use the bathroom in peace, with a guy that's claiming to be a girl go in there and use it for whatever reason. We hear the stories all the time, like at Planet Fitness. I heard a story about at Planet Fitness where there's a story about how there's a guy that goes in there that looks like a girl, but goes in there and shaves and does all this stuff in there, and it's like, really, dude? And it's just like crazy. So, yeah, it's just, to me, it's out, right? And so the complaint got to the point where they actually kicked the dude out finally, because it was like an ongoing thing every day at this Planet Fitness, and it goes on and on everywhere. I mean, this is just a complete bunch of crap. And you got to respect the gender identity or gender. All right, so yeah, you may be transgender, but you got to. I'm sorry, you got to respect the biology of what you're born with. So if you're born with it, respect it. All right. Okay, fine. You got a penis, but you want to be a girl. Okay, fine. They've done this. Yeah, it's just not right. All right. So let's take a look at this right here. See what the
So
take is on this. Right when you think DEI has turned the corner, right? Bud Light dropping the whole DEI initiative,
What the
Target,
blinking heck is this?
and then next you know, Jaguar comes out with this crap, right? Like, is this even like?
Ah, Jaguar. The name alone evokes images of racing green paintwork gleaming in the
Yeah, I
sunlight.
mean, yeah. Does that have anything
Drivers
to do
in
with
barbered jackets, possibly
cars?
James Bond himself, cruising through
so
the verdant English
I thought we
countryside.
were over this stuff.
And the unmistakable growl of a finely tuned engine. For decades, Jaguar has been synonymous with performance and style. So what the blinking heck is this? It's as though Jaguar asked AI to create the wokest, most pretentious, gender ambiguous piece of self-satisfied A-level art using fridge magnet mottos, and this pile of shite was the result.
There's like no car in there.
Live vivid. Well, not if it makes you that miserable, thanks. I'd rather not. They look livid, not vivid. And so would I be if I was made to cut my hair like that and dress like the evil love
What
child
does
of a
it
Teletubby
have
and
to
Big Bird.
do with anything with the cars?
Delete ordinary. No, get lost. I like ordinary. Ordinary.
But obviously, you can see that everything here, everybody is just criticizing the commercial. Like, what is it? You know, and I mean, is it? It seems like they're talking about something else than cars. But yeah, but Jaguar going in this direction is obviously a bad thing. And so you can see that everybody's just destroying that commercial. Like, if you look at all this, it's just bad. But yeah, so I mean, it's like, what the hell is going on here? We got to get over this whole woke bullshit that we're dealing with when it comes to these transgender and just woke ideology. Like we're beyond that. We got to get back to reality. All right, reality is, all right. I think they let the transgender thing go too far because they don't want to hurt people's feelings or hurt your mental psychology and all that. And that, it's okay to be this. It's okay not to be a loser. It's okay this. Everything is. It's okay. It's okay. And I think they try to push it upon everybody to tolerate everything, right? When it comes to being woke on just everything, whether it's transgender, whether it's bullshit DEI stuff, right? Diversity, equity, inclusion, right? Everybody must be included and all that, and you're forcing, whether it's companies, people, to accept. And to me, it's gone on far too long, and I think that because of what's going on now, and you've been seeing it over the last few years, right? The rejection of everything that's happening involving DEI and woke, right? It's being rejected because you look at how politicians, they experimented with DEI politicians, and they all are failures right now. Look at them. Look at every one of them. Brandon Johnson, Eric Adams, San Francisco mayor, right? London Breed, L.A. They're all failures. They all suck. They are all terrible. Kamala, right? Vice President, terrible, right? You look at Target ads, right? Target. You look at Bud Light, right? All fails. Everything. You look at these losers that are trying to be, females because they are losers in life as guys because they can't win. They got to look at themselves and figure out, why am I doing this? All right. They're being rejected. All right. This whole bathroom stuff, and they think they can just go anywhere just because you claim to be a girl, right? It's being rejected. So the whole thing about this is that we're moving ahead and finally accepting what reality truly is, that a male is a male and a female is a female. All right. So with that, I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on all this stuff that's been piling on, a dog pile of shiz I'm trying to straighten out. And yeah, this Jaguar commercial, I can see why they're talking about it critically, because it has nothing to do with cars. It doesn't make any sense. But of course, if you want to lose money, keep doing woke bullshit, nonsense, right? Ask Bud Light about it, ask Target about it, and you'll see Jaguar is going to stand to lose money as well from doing that. Enough is enough. Let me know what you think. I know we covered a wide variety of stuff, but yeah, let me know what you think. Comment down. I mean, it's so stupid, right? Like, California is funding transgender surgeries in prison, right? And that's a fact, all right? They're even doing transgender surgeries for illegals. So think about that. That's a double whammy. All right, that's a double whammy. They're allowing surgical procedures to prisoners and illegals. That's how woke California is. So you want that guy to be president in the future, because he's has aspirations to be president. All right, yeah, keep voting for these people. They're all a bunch of crap. All right, and you'll have problems like this, right? Can't even play a sport without a male being in it, and it goes on and on. Anyhow, let me know what you think about all this stuff. I shared with you my thoughts. Show me your thoughts. Other than that, comment down below. I'll see you next one.